Hello to the good people out there. Y'all come on in, come on up in here. We on the 7 o'clock hour here. Y'all come on in, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you know each and every time that I go live. And if you are catching this on the replay, welcome and thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate it so much. Make sure you hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me as well also. And again, thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Greatly appreciate you so much. To my moms, Miss Maria, Miss Sexy Diva, and Miss Denise. Shout out to you all. Sending love, 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 love to the members. Thank you so much for all that you do as well. And to the people that's popping in the live chat to join in on the conversation. Thank y'all so much for being here. Greatly appreciate you so much. Miss Maria says, good evening, squad. I join the live, catch the vibe, tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8, and share. Help us grow. Join the squad for $2.99. Thank you, Miss Maria. She says, house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use nicknames for the strike happy. Use creative spellings for cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree. Let me say that again. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respectful discourse only. All is alleged. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Sonia, girl, beautiful. Welcome back. Miss Donna, welcome back. Thank you for popping in. Miss Sonia says, hi, beautiful. At Maria, my sister's middle name is Maria. Mine's too, Miss Sonia. Miss Sonia says, hi, at Miss Donna Potts. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, G Squad and chat. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva. Miss Ophelia, she says, hey, G, and everyone. Hey, girl, hey. Miss Sonia says, hi, at Sexy Diva. Miss Sonia says, hi, at Ophelia. Miss Ophelia says, hi, at Maria. Hello, Sonia. And there, everybody speaking. Y'all so sweet. I tell y'all what's the truth. Child, I tell you. I know sometimes the people be like, Lord, when it seems like when it rains, it just pours. But I guess it's just part of the life, y'all. As long as we on this good old earth, it's gonna be something, child. I tell y'all one thing. But we're just gonna go ahead and jump on into the mess, child. We is past the 10-minute mark here. So I'm gonna get started with this this crazy thing here called himself suing the good Tyler Perry. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all I wasn't really an Oval fan, but it was on the BET. So this is where this guy right here is coming from. Hey, Miss My Thoughts Beautiful. She says, good evening, everybody. Hey, welcome back. Thank you for popping in. But it goes on to say that Tyler Perry faces a $260 million lawsuit alleging years of sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation by actor Derek Dixon, who was part of the BET series of The Oval. Child, Derek, if you don't go sit down somewhere. It says the civil complaints filed June the 13th in Los Angeles Superior Court names Perry his production companies, TPS Production Services and Action LLC, and 50 unnamed defendants. Child. Dixon accuses the media mogul of using his industry influences to coerce and sexually exploit him while dangling promises of career advancements in return for compliances. Child, I cannot with him. If he don't go somewhere and sit down, child, I said, wait a daggone minute. Ooh, Tyler Perry. I caught a little taste of Make It Make Sense memes over yonder. Yeah. Child, he was over there reading some of the text messages. He was laughing. He said, like, what the hello? Like the same thing I'm sitting up here saying, like, what the hello? I'm not about to be reading the text messages, child, because it won't make no sense of what I heard. I said, Lord, he is out here chasing. Do you really think Tyler Perry about to give you $260 million with your crazy tail? Well, I cannot. I just cannot. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello at Sonya. Sonya says, I don't think he has a case. Miss Maria says, somebody asked if it's an open season on Black billionaires. Child, that's what it seemed like to me. Child, I cannot. Hey, Miss Temper, she says, did you know Christian Keys is also named in this lawsuit? Child, that's what they just said, along with some other people, child. They done got some more folks. They done got some more folks tied all up in this here, mess, child. But the text, child, he done showed all the little text messages between him and the good Tyler Perry, child. I don't know. Dixon says Perry first approached him on 2019 while Dixon was working at a private event at Perry's studio in Atlanta. According to the suit, Perry offered him an acting opportunity and later cast him in an in a reoccurring role of the Oval. Over time, his Perry allegedly escalated his behavior with inappropriate text messages, groping, and multiple incidents of sexual assault, including one where Dixon says he was pinned against a wall and assaulted in Paris trailer. Child, I cannot. Child, it's over there, child. You can Google search it, y'all, if y'all want to read a little more in depth than that right there. This in picture got Tyler Perry looking like you damn fool. Is you crazy? Or is you bipolar? Which one is it, boy? Ooh, child. I tell you, ooh, child, it's a whole lot too. I cannot. They got the court docs down at the bottom as well. What am I on here? Fox 5 Atlanta. You can pull it up over there and you will see it there. You see the court docs as well, the pictures of the text messages, and all of that stuff he's saying that happened to him. So I wasn't there, don't know, but prayers for both victims have nothing to do with it. God bless them on their journey. All I know to tell you, child. I don't know what to say about that right there. $260 million, boy. I can, child, you about to knock him in the head for real, ain't you? Dixon came out saying, I'm not about to be playing with you, Tyler Perry. I'm not about to play with you no more. Child, he gonna mess around and my deal come out on him. My deal gonna come out on that there boy, Dixon boy, say, you bastard. You're lying, ain't you, you bastard? Child, I cannot. It's a hot mess. Ooh. Miss My Thought says, oh Lord, now the clear men are joining in on the circus. That's some nasty mess. These 304s, I think they are expensive. Child, 260. Child, he might well have went on here and said 300 million. I'm just saying, why you gonna stop at 260? Go on up there, take it a little bit higher. Miss Saint says, I heard the text messages from ACC's. I was yawning. Child, that's what I'm talking about. I cannot do that. It's up there on Fox 5 Atlanta if y'all want to go over there and, you being a little taste of expectation. You want to see all the text messages and all that, child. They got it up there. He got it posted, child. I guess he said, I'm going to do the D thing. I'm going to show these in text messages. But the text messages is so confusing. And also we have to keep in mind from experience that we have synced from another CC, how they alter the text messages and all kinds of stuff. They just make it what they want to make it. So I'm not about to be putting that past him either, because it can be done. So I don't know. I guess they're gonna see how long it plays out or whatever comes out of, child. I don't know. Miss Maria says, at Temper, I haven't seen you here before. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, absolutely. My thought says, so Dixon waited all the way through the Me Too movement and just discovered he was abused. Gone on somewhere, boy. And gone over there and take you several seats out here. Child, I tell you what's the truth. Knowing he was probably getting paid a good little taste, and something hit the air, child, the people takes it and run with it. They don't know whether it's true or not. He probably heard a little taste of somebody saying that there's a possibility he could be on the fence, child. Just out there on the fence, we don't know. We don't know if he out there on the fence, but that's what the boy heard, and he said, well, let me just run with it. I'm going to see what happens, child. I don't know. Miss Sain says you have to keep your friend circle small. It seemed like they just had a friendship. Absolutely. And he just trying to make it out to be more than what it is. I'm trying to tell you. Miss Temper said, I have been here several times. I am often in the bushes because of work. Thank you so much, Miss Temper, for popping in. Greatly appreciate you joining the live chat today and hope you're having an amazing day. Miss Maria says, so he claims that Perry blackballed him while giving him a reoccurring role on the show. Did you take the role, boy? No. You bastard. Did you take that role? Oh, I cannot, child. I'm not about to come out on my deal today. I'm not gonna be on my deal today dealing with this here boy, because it don't sound like the stuff is right now. I'm just trying to tell y'all, if y'all go over there and look at them daggone text messages, you're gonna be like, what the hello is this here? Y'all remember how the boy and another one was altering the text messages, and they give the people what they want to give the people, and the rest they throw that over there in the trash can. They add, subtract, multiply, divide, and then they try to put that joke back together and it's what I want right here. I got you. gotcha. They going on with that type of stuff. I said, Lord have mercy. I sure hope and pray, Mr. Dixon, that you have not altered these here text messages or none of the above, child. 'Cause we see you. We see you now. We'll sit down somewhere. Miss Maria says, so he claimed, okay, Miss Maria says, temper the blue. Oh, well, welcome back. Oh, yes. Miss Maria says, is he related to Destitute? Miss Faith says, good evening, everyone. Hello, beautiful Miss Faith. Thank you for popping back in. Miss Maria says, at Faith, she says, hey, friend. Miss Ophelia says, hey, sexy diva. Child, if he don't go take several seats somewhere yonder, I cannot do him. I ain't about to do him today. Not about to do him. We ain't about to do him today. Child, let me see where I'm going here. Child, always trying to take it easy. Always trying to go the easy route. Child, make it make sense. Ooh. Let me go ahead on. Let me keep on going before I had to go find that bastard and slap him upside his head today. Miss, my thought says these people don't want what you give them nowadays. They want what you have. It's a shame you can't trust freely anymore. If the text suggests something, he may have played a cat and mouse game with a TP, trying to lure him in, Child, you just can't even be nice to people today. They're gonna take it and twist it around and all of that stuff. Miss Ain says, hi, my faith. Miss Maria says, I'm guessing we'll be hearing from Monique in a 5, 4, 3, 2. I cannot. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, Miss Ophelia. Child, don't say that. She says, Miss Sexy Diva also says, hello at my thought. Child, don't mention Monique because she probably listening somewhere, child. I cannot. Moving forward, child, the Huntsville, Alabama, child. We have got to talk about this here Black City Council. Shout out to you, Miss Maria. Thank you so much. City Councilwoman received a racist letter. Her name is Michelle Watkins. Received the letter, and it has the community in an outrage. Y'all heard what I said? The community is in an outrage behind this right here. It said that the letter goes to say, dear blank, don't try to act like a dumb ninja in front of the camera. And it goes on to say, fix your nappy head. The person then signs off saying, thanks, Tennessee Valley. There was no return address to it, child. I said, not Tennessee Valley up here. We're going to find you, Tennessee Valley. Sure we. We're going to have to find him in just a little taste. Child, I said, well, what is really going on? Well, then the council, Miss Watkins, she posted a little taste of something up there. And it goes a little like this. She says, the first Black woman elected to represent North Huntsville district. I posted a photo of the letter to the social media on June 13th. The note, handwritten with glaring, grammatical errors, appeared penned by a second grader, and contained a single sentence laced with racial slurs and insults about her appearance. The envelope postmarked June 9th was addressed to Michelle Watkins on the 6th floor of Huntsville City Council office at Fountain Circle. But the letter itself did not refer to her by name and included no return address. Child, I cannot. It says that the organization also called on authorities to investigate the incident and hold those responsible accountable, while urging community members to probably stand out, speak out against hate, and work toward a more inclusive society. As of now, the sender of the letter has not been identified. I don't know why he's trying to hide. What are you hiding for? We the people need for you to come on out and stand 10 toes down in this here mess. It says the Huntsville, Madison County NAACP branch number 5034 also issued a forceful statement calling the letter a hate-filled act and a reminder of the ongoing threat of racism. The Huntsville, Madison County NAACP branch unequally condemns the vile and racist letter recently sent to Councilwoman Michelle Watkins. The group said this act of hatred is not only a personal attack on a dedicated public servant, but also is an assault on the values of equity, justice, and dignity that we as a society must uphold. So shout out for him trying to catch this here fool that's out here making these here threats. Child, you ain't got nothing else to do. Do you want to run? I mean, I'm just asking for a friend. Child, it is the most. Child, is we in a full moon? These folks is going crazy, child. They done lost all their minds. Lord, she said, is my hair nappy? I synced the picture. She didn't look like she had no nappy hair. I guess they trying to say that people down there in Huntsville, can y'all please do better and stop cutting up, acting like a whole monkey? Okay. Let's see what the people says here. Child, I cannot. They be doing the most, child. Monique, please don't come out here. Maria says it's Sexy Diva. What's the weather doing? My thought says it's Sexy Diva. Hey, lady. Maria says, I guess we see what's going on in Alabama. Child, is that a reason for them to postpone this in court case of Martell Holt that was supposed to take place on yesterday? Child, I cannot. Now, my thought says someone is just mad with that woman. She is not bad looking or nappy headed at all. People just want something to do. Child, I think that right there, all my thoughts can land them over there, in cell block ABCD, one of them. I mean, what y'all think? Miss Temple, I guess she's laughing. Miss Maria says, clear folk don't actually know what nappy hair is. It's just something that they've heard. Well, sometimes I see them with their cornrows busted down in the middle and all of that kind of stuff. They look for a little taste of nappy hair too. I'm just asking for a friend. I mean, why y'all walking around here want to wear braids like the colored girls? I'm just asking. Miss Sexy Diva says hot as hell, 112 today. Child, I don't know how y'all can even breathe down there. Dealing with that on a daily basis, child, I cannot. That is too much. But I'm glad that lady, the council lady, posted it, on the internet. Even though they don't know who it is, maybe I don't know. Some people be doing stuff and think nobody's not watching. Maybe they can get some type of an idea of who sent such a letter or whatever. Child, I tell you, it's just a mess out there. It is a hot mess. But I tell you, all I know, y'all, we shall overcome one day. I don't know when it's gonna come, child. It's like they just don't stop. And I be trying to figure out who told y'all the people that y'all was superior over us. I'm just asking, why y'all be thinking that? Child, y'all better go sit down somewhere. We're not in those days anymore. We're not going back over there. That ain't about to happen. Miss Maria says it's Sexy Diva, child. Yeah, that's just too much heat, child. That intense right there, that heat, child, that drained me, knocked me off my feet and everything else. And they trying to send the Hispanic people out there. Miss Sexy Diva, do y'all have the Hispanics down there in the fields, child? How is they working in the fields like that, child? They got to be out there at 5 o'clock in the morning to try to get what need to be done, just so that they don't dehydrate out there and pass out down one of those old roads or something like that. I cannot. But shout out to the council lady over there in Huntsville, Alabama, child. They said she's the first black woman. So I guess some clear person is probably tried to run for it, and they got booted out. She they didn't make it. So they all in their feelings and all that kind of stuff like that, dear child. It's a mess out there. It is a whole hot mess out there. But again, prayers up to Huntsville, the city. I hope they find them people, child, because you can't be playing with the people today. You cannot play with these and crazy people. Not today, and yes, steady either. That's what my aunt them used to say. Yes, steady. Yeah, that part right there. I said, Lord have mercy. It's a mess. But Derek, baby, who did your text messages for you? Can you come out here and let us know how y'all do that? I mean, I'm like, I remember Mel saying, I wouldn't believe those text messages. You're gonna have to go to the company itself and get a copy or something of those text messages, because I wouldn't trust nobody posting messages like that right there. Because people know how to alter stuff like that, child. Them computer whizzes and all of that kind of stuff, child. Yeah. My thought says they're superior over their mammies, but never me. Not never you, child. I cannot. They be doing the most. My Sonya says it's a thunderstorm coming through Atlanta right now, but it's still in the 90s. I think we got like in the 80s, 89 or something like that. I'm not even really sure, child. It wasn't that hot today though. But yeah, it's just a mess, y'all. The people just gonna be. I tell y'all, when it start to get hot, it's like people just go bonanza and crazy. In the summertime and near the holidays, people be like losing their mind. They be doing the most crazy stuff. You be like, what there you go? What you doing that for? What is really going on? Miss Faith says it's raining in Alabama. Ooh, child, that's that a good sleep weather, Miss Faith. And we know you be working and child, you get home, take that good old hot bath, shower, whatever, and get in that bed and rest for the rest of the day. Miss Temper says it is equally hot in Florida. Shout out to Florida down there. Thank you so much for coming through. Child, I used to say all the time I wanted to live in Florida because I don't like cold weather. And I think Florida, they said it's like, 70s, 70, 80s or something like that. Supposed to be year round. I'm not sure. Haven't been to Florida. Miss Maria says it's partly sunny, still 84. It rained overnight. We got some rain early this morning, probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. My thought says I have sunshine and blue skies for now. Rain comes overnight. Miss Sexy Diva says I heard on another CC channel that Kia boy line on Instagram that Melody made a offer to settle the lawsuit. Girl, don't. This whole live just keep going down here, y'all. It's just going down here. What is really going on with these people? Why is that fool over there on Instagram line and not over here on his YouTube channel like he's supposed to be? Child, I cannot. Oh, Miss Sensitive, I know you didn't believe that. My thought says Florida is good for your soul, in my opinion. Miss Face says I am at work. I get off at 9, get by 9:30, shower, and have to be up at 3 a.m. Oh, Lord Jesus. Shout out to the strong black woman. I'm just saying. Shout out to you, Miss Faith. Miss Sexy Diva says that Maria, I need to visit you. Miss Maria says that Sexy Diva boy bye. We all know damn good as and well she ain't off a skit aside from a counter effing soup. I had a little taste up there with you, Miss Maria. I had a little taste because I felt like it was needed. Boy, that boy over there lying, he lying, child. I don't like how he makes me feel, y'all, because he be doing that dumb stuff. That's why I said I wanted more action with the people that got unalived with this YouTube stuff. I was hoping and praying for more actions. YouTube, Facebook, IG, Twitter, all of that, child. I was hoping it would flood these his internet with this stuff, but child, it ain't, because this boy right here, he needs to learn a lesson, child. Boy, go sit down somewhere. You won't settle with you for how much? $6,000. You think she about to give you that? Boy, that boy gets on my everlasting nerve. Thank you, Miss Sexy Diva, for putting not no sunshine, making the it cloudy this here afternoon. Miss Maria says at Temper, I saw a short where a croaker gator climb up and ring a doorbell. I said, nope, I'm gonna keep my child. What? I cannot. We going where the gators and all that kind of stuff come up there to the ring the doorbell and all that. We're not about to be doing that there. She says, nope, I'ma keep my scary behind right up here in Indiana. Child, I don't do I can't run that fast. I ain't gonna be messing with the gators. Sorry, not sorry, child. And y'all keep them the gators, child. Mm-mm. No. Why is you over there on Instagram lying, dude? Child. Miss Sexy Diva, did he say when the court date was or anything like that? Did you hear anything like that? Regardless, y'all, or whichever way this right here go, we already can see he's about to get out there and tell a lie to the good people. He ain't gonna tell the truth, child. I don't know if he know the truth. Truth ain't in this young man right here, child. I think this boy just got some mental issues, child, and he just, I don't know. He's just like he wishing somebody would do something to him, child. You that miserable? You want somebody to creep up on you? These some bold people today, child. The folks out here on this YouTube street, they bold, y'all. They don't think of what if, who know who. They don't worry about stuff like that. They just be out here doing, child. 9 times out of 10, the people you messing with is right there in your city. You don't even know, don't even have a clue. My thought says he should be tired of himself by now. Just stop messing with women and go bother with the men and see what he gets. He will run up on the right woman one day. Child, Miss Temper says I equally saw the gators as well ring the camera doorbell. What? Wait, what? Child, I can't, Miss Temper. I know you're enjoying the weather, baby. I don't think I'll be going down that way. Thank y'all for letting me know about the gators can ring the doorbells. Hey, Miss Candy girl. Hey, girl. How are you? Welcome back. Miss Steve says, claim he isn't settled. Claim he isn't settled for 4,500. Girl, I cannot. You better take that 45. Girl, what? Miss, that don't even sound right. Child, I cannot with this boy. Miss Candace says, those tech say nothing. This is another shakedown. Child, everybody want to do a little taste of the shakedown. I cannot with these people. Miss Maria said, child, kid boy gonna get what he looking for. He don't knock it off. You can't hear me, Miss Maria? She says no sound. Can y'all hear me? It's still moving, so I'm assuming you can. Thank you, Miss Maria. Miss Candy says, Maria says that Candy, what up, Doc? Welcome back. Yeah, 4,500. Child, you know if that boy had okay, it goes back, y'all. It goes all the way back down the road. It's thank you, Miss Sonia. It's Miss Candy says, hey girl at Maria. My thought says I saw 2 black bears ring a doorbell on the YouTube shorts too. Animals are trying to come inside too. Y'all, they said it's a little taste too hot out there. Let me in. Y'all know y'all synced me out here in y'all front yard walking around. I won't bother nobody. I just need a little taste of water. Let me in. Hey, y'all, look. What if y'all would have went to that door and you heard the doorbell ring and you probably thinking that, okay, it's probably my son that just went to the store. He's got some stuff in his hand. Let me open the door and for him and let him in. And you don't look through the peephole or none of that. You just open the door and see that lemon bear. Child, I tear that whole house up. You can have this house because I'm gone. Lord, I am gone, child. You know you can't, they ain't not about to let you shut that door. Child bear, you can sleep in my bed. Mama bear, papa bear, baby bear, all the bears. Y'all go get all the bears y'all want because y'all can have it. I'm out of here. No, ma'am. Miss Sensitive says, go listen to brand new. Ooh, child. Miss Candy says, I saw that at my thoughts. The man said They rang the doorbell for hours. Child, they couldn't call animal control, Popo, 9 to the 1-1. They couldn't find the number to 911. Child, I just gave it to you. 911. Dial it. Oh my God. Miss Maria says that Candy, he better settle down and shut up. My thoughts is at Sexy Diva, I'll pass on that. No, pass. Miss Maria said, I saw a bear break into the cabin. He went in the fridge and everything. Child told you they be thirsty. They want a little something to drink. What y'all drinking up in this joint? That's what they saying. Let me get a little bit. Let me see what y'all got. What y'all drinking? Miss Candace says, I thought y'all were talking about TP at first. We was. We done ran down that Derek Dixon out here with them that line text messages that look like they have been altered. They's out there online. What I say, Fox 50 Atlanta, I think it was. You can see the text messages up over there that they got posted. Memes make it make sense. He was falling out laughing too. Because you can't make hide or tell of what the text messages really is. I'm trying to tell the good people, them text messages has been altered. That boy trying to get this at $260 million dollars out of Tyler Perry after he done gave him a job way over yonder on the Oval. Charlie want enough for him. He want enough. A person like me ain't been to Tyler Perry's studio, boy. I cannot. I cannot. Tyler was mostly talking about work and scripts. Yes. That's what I'm saying, Miss Candy. These here people, some of these people know how to alter these text messages and they be adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, trying to get. Now you're gonna have to go over there to the Verizon. Verizon. I'm gonna need a copy of my text message. And the header got to say Verizon, T to the mobile, whoever your phone company is with, baby. That's what we're gonna need. We're not gonna listen to this. My thought says, I am glad I don't have bears around here where I live. I have a pow pow, and they would most likely be a rug. Oh, not a rug. She about to make a rug out of the bear. Well, you know what, Miss? My thoughts, you know that it will cost a nice penny to get a rug, from that bear skin. I'm just saying. It likely be a rug by now, child. No, child, I can't be fooling around with them there bears out there ringing my doorbell like that there now, because I told y'all I'd be like, oh, Lord, you woke up from a nap and look around, don't see your child. Oh, they went to the store. Let me get up here and open that door. Child, that bear be clawing at the screen door. I'm like, Miss Candy says, I wonder why only black men targeted for these big lawsuits. You don't see them going after clear people like that, child. They I don't know, Miss Candy. Maybe they thinking they're gonna get a cut before the summertime is over with, and they're gonna have some money to get a party. They're trying to party a little taste, but off for somebody else. I'm just saying, child, make it make sense. It don't make no sense at all. It's just too much. I don't know what they call themselves doing. Child, it's Sexy Devon. I can't go over there to IG and listen to that boy. I'm gonna take your word for it. But I just need for him to stop, child. This boy, like he got an health wish. Like he just wants somebody to take him out of his daggone misery or something, y'all. Miss Maria says that my thoughts, yep. He gonna run up on the right, I guess one. Probably one that is actually, yes, that part right there. Miss Candy says, this another Tony Musby loss? That's what it sound like, child. He went for the whole gusto. Boy, I told him he should have went on ahead and said $300 million. I'm just saying, child, I cannot. And why would people be thinking that Tyler would be that dumb to do something like that, knowing that the people are just waiting on him to make the wrong move so they can have a situation like this right here? And 9 times out of 10, stuff like this always it immediately hits the internet. He ain't that dumb, people. I mean, I don't know what his actual preferences is. I don't know. Ain't my business. Ain't y'all business either. Because he is entitled to do what he want to do. But doggone, I don't think he would. I just don't believe he that crazy. Did no. Mm-mm. That boy might have thought he caught him sleep or taking a little nap or something, child. I cannot. And then again, y'all, how do we know? The guy could be no longer working for him. He could have been dismissed or whatever. We don't know, y'all. We just don't know. And then they talking about this big his lawyers and stuff. I heard that he had filed with the EEOC. But even with filing with that, they didn't say what the resolution was or anything like that. So do y'all think he filed with the EEOC and didn't get what he wanted, and then he went and got him some attorneys or something? Y'all don't know. Miss Maria says that the same reason folk tried to good Barkley or Tyson into a fight. Mm. Yeah, but I was surprised when I just read that and it said the lawyers, because um in my strolling I heard another CC saying that he had contacted um EEOC, but it kind of sounded like um he got I don't know. Sound like he got dismissed for some reason. Miss Maria says EEOC might have said there is no case. It's a possibility. Mm-hmm. Yep, it is a possibility on that. My thought says they not only mess with the rich black men, but they go after our most famous ones. I think it's a way to shame them. Maybe wait a minute, hold on. She says I think it's a way to shame them. This behavior goes way back with these people. Absolutely. They probably looking like, why is this black man got all of this here empire? I want to have just a little piece of it, and he got it all. Child, you never know these people. The mental is real, y'all. It is so real. Miss Kenny says there is also now a criminal investigation because it occurred in Cali, but they not gonna prosecute if it is. Let's see. Prosecute if it is all he has is the text messages. The text messages. Child. He tried to tear Tyler Perry head clean off, y'all. $260 million dude. Child. Yeah, he might pull a Phaedra, a Portia. You know, I owe you till this is settled with his lawyers. I'm just saying. Do it. Can we do an I owe you? I owe you. I sign, you sign. And then when we win, you get, I get. I'm just asking. Miss Temper says, I would not be surprised if extortion is involved first before filing a lawsuit. Mm, mm, mm. Tell them, I hope he trying to do this here with a little taste of more than what he got, child. 'Cause, them there, child, them messages don't even look right. You gotta make it make sense. And the text messages don't make no kind of sense at all. They don't make no sense. Um, Miss Faces sounds like a movie. Yeah, he wants to make it. Hey, look, that might be his next offer to Tyler Perry. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Give me 10,000. 10,000, dude. I shut it down, man. You know I know. Come on, dude. You wanna let me back in? You wanna let me be on some more of your show? Hell to the no. No. Child, always trying to take what somebody else have worked so hard to create and get. And there you is coming along trying to take that man's empire down. Boy, I hope like that. And it's not something that's gonna be settled so quick, y'all. This mess right here could linger and linger and linger and linger. Look. Prime example. Hope we're going into year number 6, child. Only thing we got out of the beginning was a rush divorce. Well, I ain't gonna say rush, but you know, she would like threw her hands up like F him, let him have whatever he want or whatever, or not whatever he want. But I just want to be free. I don't want to be that last name no more, child. Take it. Miss Candace says the gun not smoking in these texts. Hopefully, TP is vindicated. I hope he's vindicated as well, Miss Candace, because I told you it looked like to me. It sounded like even when the people was trying to read the text messages, they like, wait, huh? It's like a word or two, three, or something is missing out of this his statement, sentence, or whatever he called himself. It's supposed to be something is missing because everybody was dropping their head like, what? I seen them. I seen them. I'm telling you, the text messages, you can see them. Everybody can see them. But I was like, what? No, there's something else behind that right there. I'm not about to believe that. I reckon Tyler was like, what the hell is really going on with this right here? I cannot. Thank you, Miss Maria. She has gifted membership. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Um, uh, what is really going on? Mm, Um, Lisa girl, welcome, Lisa girl, to the squad. Greatly appreciate it so much. Please don't forget to tell Miss Maria thank you for the gift today. Greatly appreciate that. Yes, Miss Lisa girl, shout out to her. Miss Maria says, Lisa girl, welcome to the squad. Yes, absolutely. Miss Candace says, I actually feel sorry for him. He is an easy target. Even if he liked boys, I don't think he would just take it after. I don't think he would be messing with nobody, that he's working with or anything like that. Miss Candy. I'm trying to move this thing so I can finish reading it. I don't think he would just take it after what he went through as a child. I don't think so either. But it's sad because what it sounds like is they kind of caught a whiff of something in the air. And if we heard his story, just imagine the people that has heard his story. So I think they just trying to like kind of like use it against him or whatever. They probably look at him, interact with him, work with him. Is it a possibility? They probably saying in the back of their mind that he could be this way. It's a possibility. The dudes get to flirting and all that kind of craziness and just be doing the most, child. Looking for sound like to me that people just seeking attention. They want some attention from somebody, child. I don't know who, but excuse me, the people want some attention. And it's just sad out there. Um, yeah, I feel sorry for Tyler Perry. I don't feel no waste time about this dude here of him with this $260 million. Miss Candy says it seemed to also be baiting TP. Yeah, yeah. Trying to anyway. I only listened to a few seconds of them text messages, Miss Ken. I could not, cause what I heard, I'm like the rest of the people in the beginning. The heads was dropping. They was trying to be like figuring out, like, you're puzzled about something. Hey, Miss Patricia T, she says, hey y'all, hey beautiful, welcome. You're puzzled about something. You're trying to make it make some type of a sense, and it's not making no sense at all. So I don't know. It's a mess. Miss Maria says that Candy, I know, right? Just trying to get him to say something questionable. Mm, that part right there. Absolutely. Child. Miss Maria says that Patricia, she says, hey, friend, but yeah, go find something else to do and be thankful that you got the opportunity to work with Tyler Perry. Child, these some ungrateful folks out here in this world today. Just ungrateful. Ain't got nobody sense. Just ain't got no sense at all. But Miss Sexy Diva kind of I was a little excited, but she kind of slowed me down, killed the move. Cause when she talked about that boy, that line talking about somebody trying to settle with him, settle a knot upside his head. That's what he need to be settled with. I don't condone violence. It's up over here, child. But I'm just saying, y'all ever been sick and tired of just being sick and tired of somebody? I'm just sick and tired of him too. I'm sick and tired of him as well. Child, I ain't never seen nobody that requires so much freaking attention from somebody that you have never had a conversation with on the phone. Y'all ain't been out to eat. Y'all ain't went to the Family Dollar. Y'all ain't did nothing. You harassing somebody like that. How darn it? I cannot, child. That boy makes me ill. Whew. Let me see. Miss Maria says, have y'all seen the online rumors that Aurora is a done? Yeah, I heard about that as well. They ratings was really low on Miss Maria. My thought says the boy know TP has anointed hands. Remember, he laid hands on Bishop. Get ready, get ready, get ready. And he was filled with the spirit. Tyler can come out. If he is like that, he won't be the only one. No, the only one. Child. No, he's not the only one. He's really not. I mean, it is what it is. That's his life. Good child. This boy looking for some attention, y'all. Miss Patricia T says, those text messages I saw weren't incriminating. TP said in that text that he was helping someone named Brad out when he gave Derek an opportunity. Ain't that nothing? Miss Faye says, I thought it was a new movie. No, it's no new movie, Miss. This is real. Miss Maria says, I don't feel no ways tired about Killboy. He is and his delusional ass, child. Miss Stacey Davis says, Killboy can go to straight to hell. All the way there. Don't you stop for now. Taste the water, because we ain't not about to give you no water. Go on down there to the hell, somewhere, wherever you want to be. Now, this boy's annoying, y'all. Golly. I could see if they was hanging out. They did something. They went to the Family Dollar store, to the Dollar Tree. Give me something. He can't even give us none of that, y'all. Ooh. Oh, you want to know what kind of steak you eat? Well, I wish I would tell you. Oh, I'll go. My thought says I'll go work with Tyler. He looks like he would be fun to work with. Taraji and Sherry Shepherd and all them says that he's a really good guy. He listens to you all times of the night and stuff. You know, if you become his friend, y'all become friends or whatever. And if there is any way that he can help you, this is what they said. I didn't say it because I ain't had no interaction with Tyler Perry. If there is any way possible that Tyler Perry can help somebody, y'all, that's what he does. And I just feel like this is just a host, somebody seeking for attention, child. I cannot. It just makes me ill when I hear stuff like that. Miss Maria says I should have said his delusional bad BBL having ass. He ain't never been in the same room as Mel. Make it make sense. Why you so freaking obsessed, fool? Miss Patricia T said, well, what Killboy done did now? Child over there to my Mel tried to settle with him. Lying stupid ass. I get ill when I hear them people named child. I gotta calm myself. Let me get myself together. Miss Candy says, if Mel settled, he will never let her live it down. And he was also asking, she apologized live on his Instagram, Facebook, whatever the else. Another attempt shakedown. Child, that's what I'm talking about. Just ignorant. Just an ignorant injure for no reason. Oh, why come, y'all? Why come the people over yonder on the other side cannot see? Why they don't say, yo, dude, why you so thirsty for this lady's attention? Is you related to her? Y'all had ice cream and cookies? What y'all do together? This got you acting like a whole fool. Y'all, I told you want to be in her body. There's something wrong with that. Ooh, child, there's something wrong with him. Miss Patricia T says people better learn to not deal with these sick ass people. They would do anything for money. Absolutely. Miss Maria says it can. Right, and absolutely right. Oh, I can't stand it. Y'all know, y'all, this don't even make no sense. It really don't. This whole little lawsuit mess, child, it don't make no sense. But my thing with this dude, if you pop locking like that, I mean, why you even dealing with the EEOC? Why you just didn't hire your own people, and you want to come for the kingdom and tear it down and all that stuff? And said the most, she can't this, she can't that, she can't this, she can't that. But you envying everything you saying she can't do. Dude, y'all, I told y'all this fool right here, this is a Lifetime movie. This fool probably got pictures posted everywhere. Pictures of the body, I don't trust this dude. I cannot. Miss Maria says, and what exactly would Mel be apologizing for? Not being his friend? Cry down, baby. Miss Sexy says he put it on Instagram because he lying again with them big ass teeth. 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 Not teeth. Teeth. That part right there. Ooh. Miss Candy says if Mel offered a settlement, he can't hold water and would show the receipt. Say it again, Miss Candy. Say it again for the good people, child. It would have been plastered all over the place. Miss Patricia says Killboy needs to self-admit his ass into a nut house. And don't let him out. I done told y'all what that boy done did. Y'all hold on for a second. I already told y'all what he did. Thank you, Miss Maria. He strikes me as a boy that has stolen, allegedly, someone else's identity. And the people is now being confined. When we got this loose cannon out here all over these here internet streets doing all kinds of craziness. I mean, can the people make it make sense? I am not about to put this past him. Yes, I'm not about to do that. But see, my thing, what is so confusing to me when it comes to this dude, y'all? Why you laying down off of YouTube now? It was just what, 2, 3 months ago? You was over there, call yourself shooting shots and everything else, and all of a sudden you done went into hiding again. Why you not doing your YouTube no more? Miss Saint says rumors Roy ain't going anywhere. It's back and forth, child. But the people was saying that Roy ratings was down so bad they didn't know if it was going, be able to come back. What they were going to be able to do with that. Miss Faye says everybody want millions. Everybody want millions, and the people say more money, more problems, child. More money, more problems. You criticize. You criticize everything that she does. But yet and still, you want a piece of what she does. Oh, I can't stand. That's what make me mad, y'all. That's the part right there. Just plain out ignorant. Doggone it. Maria says, Sonya, maybe, but they're gonna have to do better because them ratings. Yeah, the ratings, they said the ratings was low. My thought says he needs help real bad. I totally agree, 1000%. He says he has big things coming, and having YouTube and them pop up somewhere else with more mess. Who his peoples be, y'all? They need to come get him. Hopper, who his peoples? Y'all don't know who his peoples is. They probably ain't fooling with him, Miss my thoughts. Miss Maria says these foes better buy some lottery tickets. I guess these foes or whatever. Miss Temper says I would have had him sign an NDA. If I gave any money. She ain't gave him no money. No, she ain't did that. She need to. I hope he get a damn cease and desist. I don't want to be cussing like that. But that fool done got up under my daggone skin. He done worked my everlasting nerve today with that daggone foolery stuff. And you know them daggone cheerleaders over. Yeah, he don't sell her. She trying to make her offer. She don't want to go to. What? Child, these people do the most. Miss Candy says he has no lawyer. Mel should take her chance in court. Child, I know she ain't trying to. Mel said she was going to court. Wait a minute, y'all. We seen her. They said that. Well, he said that she had responded, and she said she won't finna get nobody no money. She was finna battle this right here. Nah, she ain't did no mess like that. That boy lying, y'all. Miss Maria says the Temple LeBlue Mel ain't gonna give him nothing but the business. And that's all he need is the business. Some man should have done gave him the business a long time ago. But I guess that them men be like, that fool right there is crazy. He's a crazy mofo. I ain't about to be fooling with him. Because a person like that gonna cause you to be what? Get into some trouble, y'all. People like that, you gotta stand clear. Let them folks say what they gonna say and do what they gonna do. He's correct. There's something really wrong with him. Miss Sexy Diva says, Melody says, game on, kill boy, a line. Child. He is lying. We can say that. I believe it. He is lying. But y'all, it's just the principle of the matter. Them people over there, they gonna take that craziness and just run with it. Keep in mind, food truck lady just can't. I'm just saying, $6,000. I go ahead and pay that. Well, then, damn it, pay it. I don't like them people, y'all. She gonna come out there thinking she trying to outsmart somebody. Girl. Miss Candy says if she pays him, it will only open the door for the rest of them to come for her. I totally agree 1,000%, Miss Candy. Absolutely right. It's not finna happen like that, y'all. That dude is lying. Miss Maria says Mel done gave it to her legal team and gone about her business. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why somebody that dumb gonna pop out and say, and that's all it is, $6,000. You supposed to have it like that. I go ahead and pay it. She got kids. She won't give anybody $6,000. It'll be her kids, idiot. I don't like that lady. Maria says Aunt ain't got $60 with what she talking about. I guess, and she wasn't the first person that said that. Each one of them will probably pop out every so often and say, that's all it is. I go ahead and play it. No, they so intimidated and daggone jealous that lady is doing her thing out there, making that money. She done made money off of y'all crazy tail self. Get a life. Get a clue. Something. Miss Patricia, she said he says that for Mel to come out and say something. I hope she doesn't say shit. I hope she don't say nothing either, child. I tell you. Miss Temper says, you are cracking me up tonight, girl. I'm about to I be trying not to go there with these people, but they be getting on my everlasting nerves. Maria says, besides Mel don't Mel ain't guilty. Why should she pay? Miss Patricia says only a broke mofo counts others' pockets. Stupid. Maria says grab a mitt, catch a clue. Not catch a clue. Child ain't got sense enough to catch a clue. Food truck lady ain't got sense enough to catch a clue. Ugly. Heifer. Come in, you heifer. I'm gonna bring Tyler Perry out here in a few minutes. Y'all just wait a minute. Y'all hold on. I'm about to bring Tyler Perry back out because them some stupid bastards. You bastard. Y'all just be talking stupid. You bunch of bastards. I wish Mel was my granddaughter. Something, child. I'll be like, baby, just hold the money, baby. Hold the money and come and get me out, child. I hope I got that lady that was over there with Bob and Whitney Houston. Y'all remember the show? Who next? Bob, Miss Houston, sit down. Bobby, I love you. Child, I cannot. I hope that lady be the judge, child, because I'm going to need her to be the judge because, y'all had to come get me out. Child, I cannot. Oh, Miss Sexy Diva says, Wildebeest can keep that broken down truck up. Child, Miss Maria says, I'm expecting Donna Michelle to pop out soon. I hope neither one of them pop out, y'all. I pray to God that they just don't pop out. Oh, I can't. Y'all, when I tell y'all a person that lies works my everlasting nerve, let me calm down. Because them bastards ain't got no sense. They just bastards, y'all. I'm sorry, not sorry. My thought says, Uncle can't outsmart a roach if she was holding a can of bug spray. That's why they were crawling up the wall. Pay the pest control. Bama girl. I cannot miss my thought. Miss Maria said that my thought. Miss Carla says, hey, G Squad, Maria chat. Hey, Miss Carla. Hey, Candace says, too funny at my thought. Child, I'm trying to tell you, girl, we're going to use a little taste of that there raid. We're going to use some hot shot. What we use in my thoughts? I need to know because I need to send it to her. Miss Sonia says, his people are those aunties over there. It's the blind leading the blind. I'm not gonna say that because y'all cannot tell me that one person, let there be one, let there be one, child. I'm trying to tell y'all that has not said to this, but why don't you sit your silly ass down? Why is you in behind that lady like that for, you bastard? Quit acting like a fool. Charlie could not be me over there. When I tell the good people, me and that boy would have been fell out a long time ago, child. We would have been had a falling out a long time ago. Cause I'd be like, you know what? There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. You bastard don't know what it is. I ain't figured it out yet. But there's something is wrong with you. And guess what? I'm out of here. I'm not about to be over here getting caught up in some craziness behind you, and you don't know how to act. Judge Maybelline. That's who I'm gonna need. My thoughts. Judge Maybelline. Judge Maybelline. Judge Maybelline. He is a bastard. Y'all gonna get me out? You gonna let me out? House arrest. I ain't doing no damn house arrest. Okay, Judge Maybelline. I do house arrest. I do house arrest. I watch the child over there too. I keep getting myself in these types of entanglements. I don't know. But Maria says, I don't think it's an act. He is a fool. Miss Sensitive says, keyboard line to get Melody attention. Bald headed BBL wearing. Bastard is my word, y'all. That's my word for today. A bastard. All of them. Now, Miss Maria said Judge Maybelline was hilarious. Child, she was too funny to me. Miss Candy says his views must be low and sexy diva. Child, I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's me. I just don't like people that be lying for no reason. I just don't like that. Rat bastard. Oh, Miss Maria, I cannot with you. Child. That's what Judge Maybelline should have told Martell. Hit her, you bastard. Go ahead and hit her. Hit her, you bastard. That's what I want you to do, because I keep smell piece of steel. Hit her, you bastard. Child. Ooh, Miss Van, you should let me be a male auntie for a few minutes, child. Just let me. Ooh, child. Miss Maria says his views low, his pockets dry, his motion slow. Child, I knew there's something wrong with that boy when he sit up there, he turned his hands inside out like a little kid, like, and what you talking about? Did I do that? Ooh. Miss Carla says, Melody made 116,000 off cold food truck. Child, yeah, she did. My thought says he's walking around with rabbit teeth with an F, and looking like a hairless cat. Meow. Stinky BBL bastard, said Miss Sexy Diva. They all is a bunch of bastards, child. I cannot with them people. They're just some silly bastards, y'all. I love that word. My dear couldn't have said it no better. Hit her, you bastard. I mean, can I hit him, y'all? Can I? I might go to jail. I don't want to go to jail, y'all. Wait a minute, I had to think about that. Y'all ain't let Mel know come down there and get me out. Be wherever the location is, y'all had to be on standby. Y'all don't see me for a couple of days. Y'all try to get in contact with somebody. Say, you know, we heard her the other day calling them a bastard child. She probably done went down there and tried to find him because, you know, peace didn't want to be still. So I had to take a little ride, child. Miss Maria says Mel made a boat look. Child, she sure did. She knocked them. Pro say she knocked them in the head. Yes. Maria says, be my guest. Miss Carla says, you tutor is desperate for attention. Child. The YouTube is desperate for some attention. Hey, did anybody up in this house see the divorced sisters the other night? Because I ain't seen that and I got to see it Y'all better tune into it and get into it, because we'll be talking about it, child. I got to see it, child. But I'm sure y'all cannot convince me. There's somebody over there that had a little taste of sense. And they try to tell this boy, go on about your business, dude. You're trying to force somebody to like you, force somebody to deal with you. You being in somebody's circle. Child, he's so jealous of them guys that be hanging around male, child. That's what's driving him the most craziest. He like, why they can't be me? What is it so different about them than me? That she allowed them in her circle. Why she won't let me over there? He can't take that, y'all. Mm-mm. I got friends and fam in. We'll get you out before the link drops, before the ink dries, child. Mm. Child, just long Judge Maybelline over there. Me, her gonna work something out. Judge Maybelline know me. She know I be popping up through there sometimes. Cause these bastards just be making me sick, and I just be popping off for no reason. And Judge Maybelline, every time the door opens, she be like, "Madea, Madea, that's you." Lord, Judge Maybelline. Hi, Judge Maybelline. You know me and Judge Maybelline, we got a little relationship built on. Miss Carlos says Yolanda, BKA LGB, is seeking attention. Well, y'all know what? I really, really believe that boy had found true love. And I thought he was on his way, child. I really did, y'all. He had me going. I thought he had ran up across some true love and he was ready to do his thing and settle down and move around, move along. But apparently, it didn't work out in his favor. So here we are again. Miss Maria says, well, let me think. He a liar. He immature, petty, untrustworthy, idiot. Miss Sexy Diva says, a wacky, delusional bastard. Child, I'm telling y'all, that's the word for the day. Child, they need to have Judge Maybelline on this here case, child, because she dismissed his, you know what, throw him out or throw him in the jail window. It don't matter to me. Just get him out of our face, people. We don't want to see to him no more. We don't want to see him no more. Miss Maria says, thirsty, desperate, jealous, heated, envious, hateful. Ooh. What about his siblings, y'all? Don't he should have some siblings or something that maybe tune in to the channel or something? I'm just asking for a friend. That he strikes me as the person that just don't listen. He ain't gonna listen to nobody. Well, I just wish you stop lying, dude. Stop coming out there lying to the people. Or what you saying to the people. Oh, it's been a minute. I better get out there and say something to the people, because they're gonna be like, well, what happened? What happened with the court case? He know the people gonna be curious, as curiosity did kill the cat, but the people gonna be curious to say, well, what happened? You know, my thought says I would not waste my time with such bottom feeders. Nasty, let them nasty away. He already rotten to the core. Booger digging a boy, in my opinion. Wait, what? I getting off with you. My thoughts. You went in on him. I ain't fooling with you. Miss Maria says his fam properly being done. Stop fooling with him. Mm, mm, mm. It's just so sad. It is sad. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my entire life. You gonna be my friend, one way or the other. You gonna be my friend. Child, I had to hit that bastard just for telling me, and you gonna come to my platform and give me a public apology. Ugh. I'll be like, y'all better hold me down. Y'all, somebody better hold me down, because I'm about to catch this damn red eye for this bastard right here. I don't need no bodyguard. I don't need no help. I don't need nobody, because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of fooling with this fool right here. I'm just going to need that red eye to stand still for about 10 minutes, because that's about all it's going to take. Even when I ring that doorbell, he probably thought I was the bear, because I hit him dead in the eye. Boop, boop. One good time. Leave me alone, fool. Now, whew. Who child I cannot? Miss Maria says, I bet him and Slaw and Destitute could be great friends. Mm. My thought says, hey, let's not forget he be braggadocious. Child. That's what I'm saying. If he would have settled, child, he been waving that limit check all across the daggone internet, YouTube, Instagram, all everywhere, child. He'd have had it lit for the people. And one mentioned he a liar. Child, he had that mess everywhere. Everywhere. He wanted everybody to know. And then that's the case, just like they said. That'll give them other people. I'm telling y'all, that's like a mail don't be coming out on these YouTube streets with these people. It's not worth it. Once you realize that the people are seeking attention, y'all, it can make things just a little bit easier for you. Not to mess with them people. But I just, Miss Sensitive, you just really put a damp on me this afternoon. God, dog, you could have kept that one. Again, I asked what the end game is. I don't know, Miss Maria. I don't know if he got an end game. Yes, 2 episodes of Divorced Sisters. Okay, Miss Sonia, I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna try to look at it tonight. Child, that other Beauty and Black, Beauty and Beat, whatever it was. That mess had me going last night, child. When I tell y'all episode after episode after episode after episode, child, I said I ain't never sat down and watched so many episodes in one day like I did without child. I just had to see what the end was going to be, but it was really good. But that dude right there, he just took all my energy away from me. I don't like them mess like that. Just annoying for no reason. I'll be like, it'll make you scream, be like, what do you want from me? Why you keep effing with me, dude? I don't know you. I know I don't. I don't know you. Oh. Miss Maria says I gotta catch up with Never Ever Miss. Miss Maria, they about to go to the doggone reunion, child, and a little taste. They about to have a reunion. I don't know how many you got lost with the episodes, child. We missed one or two or something, child. But they're about to go to the reunion now. Miss Carla says, I told you that Beauty and Black was good. You sure did, Miss Carla. You sure did. Absolutely. It was something special, child. Miss Carla, it was a whole lot of them there bravos up there. And that was a little confused, child. That's what I'm trying to tell you, child. Child, with that show right there, all the people were doing, y'all. Most of them, child, were getting high, Xing, getting high, Xing, same. It was mostly the men with the same. I was like, I cannot. Yeah, Miss Carla, that's what blew me away right there. It blew me clean away. Miss Maria says, I think I've missed 2 episodes. Yeah, because what I seen the other day, there was only that one couple that decided to go on through with the relationship. Everybody else was like, can't do it. I ain't trying to do it. Won't do it. Bye, deuces, get somebody else. They was going all of that right there. My thought says envious. Envision the title for boy with the stinky diaper and flies following him from baby kids. Okay, that's kill boy. I cannot. My thoughts, you and Miss Maria sensitive. Y'all down there running a race this afternoon, ain't y'all? Y'all running a race, child. I cannot. He just need to be. We don't do violence, y'all know that. I know, but that bastard need to be touched or something. Y'all think it's because he really think she don't have a opposite sex male in her life? Is that why one of the reasons why he coming out? Ooh, I think that, and I think too, he know Montel funky feet, no wearing socks, half a red bottom, funny shaped head bastard ain't about to do nothing to nobody talking about his kids' mama, stupid ass. Oh, he's another one. I can marvel these people. Y'all ain't got no patience for these men. I ain't got damn bit of taste of patience, y'all. I don't have it, y'all. I ain't about to lie to the people. I just don't have no patience more. They just do stupid stuff all the time for no reason. I cannot. Child, I can't do no more. Sensitive just told me all the pieces with that. Sensitive, you should say trigger warning or something. Say trigger warning and let me read, and then I can kind of like brace myself and get ready. You ain't do none of that. You just pop that down in the chat like that. And I said, wait, what? Miss Maria says we don't do violence. Speak for yourself, sis. Ooh, I'm gonna have to keep her out of trouble. I'll be trying. Miss Carla says, you know, AL new name is Yolanda. Yeah, why y'all say Yolanda? Why you call him Yolanda for? Yolanda? Ugh. I'm waiting on responses why that's the name, Miss Carla. I needs to know. You had to make it make sense. I'm just saying. Y'all, I cannot, but all I gotta say, child, with that Diddy trial, it just seemed like we just still in a roller coaster, y'all. We just in a roller coaster. It kind of sound like the same old, repeat. The people trying to get me to understand racketeering and all that kind of stuff, child. I be like, this mess is confusing. I'm just gonna probably about just wait for the verdict. But child, they did say that him and that girl had that Cassie girl be tearing up a room, child. They tear up the whole daggone hotel room, child. I said them that bastards need to be in Motel 6. Why is they up there the Trump Tower and everywhere, child? They up there in the thousands of dollars. Why done messed up them folk room and the furniture and stuff? Boy, why don't you go to your house? I feel like, when it come down here to this itty bitty ditty, SHIT, he should have a room off at his house, to the side. A guest house. And that's where you do all your FOs at. You out there tearing up the people's stuff. And child, they said there was so much oil down on the floor, child, the folks was slipping and sliding and fell down and got hurt this stuff, child. I said, Lord, all that, what else gonna happen? What else is gonna happen? It's slick. Oil, baby, oil, da-da, ding, 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 ding. I cannot with them. Miss Candace says hotel let AC tell all of his business to kill boy. Hotel don't care about Mel. My thought says that Maria, no violence needed. He will be his own. He will be his own ruin, I guess. It's just saying, yeah, that's what it says. Miss Carla says CC brand new gave him that name. Ooh. Shots fired. I'm gonna have to see can I catch her live one day because I want to know why you calling him Yolanda. Child, I cannot. It's just too much. It is too much, child. Child, they said they're trying to get rid of this other jury, child. They done got to take number 6 place, child. They're trying to get rid of them, child. I'm telling y'all, they're trying to pull this race card, mistrial, all of the above up in this itty bitty thing. It's just a repeat cycle, the same old every day. The judge is upset with them. The jury got replaced. Now they got another one. Diddy don't like this one. Da 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 da. Want. That's the Diddy. That's the Diddy trial sitting up in there. He up in there ain't about to be listening to nothing nobody tell him to do. Can't nobody tell him nothing because he know everything. So that's it. That's all, child. Miss Maria says that my thoughts, if it comes this way, it's just saying, I be ready so you don't have to get ready. That part right there. Be ready so you all don't have to ever get. You know what? Sometimes I be moving a little slow and seem like when I be, not ready, I be like, dang, I should have got on up and got myself together, child. I can't. I'm not a procrastinator like that. I have to get on up and move around. But I cannot. I'm sick of Diddy. I'm sick of R. Kelly. I'm sick of all these young people, child. I'm just really tired of these folks. Go ahead and get this trial over with. Let it be what it's gonna be. Child, they said they ain't got about 2 or 3 people over there gonna testify on his side. There ain't nobody said nothing about Kanye West gonna be over there one testifying for the Diddy, child. I don't know. I'm just sick of him. Sick of him doing all this damn stupid stuff. Now you wasting the people time. Got folk up in there, got to listen at your damn freak offs, and they ain't had nothing to do with it. If it's something different, if they was in it, they weren't even there. But the people got to sit up in there cause of you. Miss Sensitive said, uh, put all black on with my locks in my child. I ain't about to be put. No, what we gonna wear, y'all? The black hoodies. I'm just asking. Miss Maria says, at my thoughts, unless the rats have a migraine. Ooh, child. Miss Patricia, she says, at Candy, that's why Tell could never speak to me again if I was mayor. That's what I'm talking about too, Miss Patricia T. I could not. I would just cuss him out every chance I got, every chance I seen him. He'll be a so and so sorry bastard in my you stupid bastard. He be all kinds of bastards. Stupid bastard, silly bastard, crazy bastard, ugly bastard. What the hell was wrong with my eyes when I seen you coming? I must have been blind and out of my damn mind. Stupid bastard. He be all kinds of bastard, child. I cannot. Oh my God. Miss Candace says that Patricia, my cutoff game is strong. I'm not pretending to be cordial either. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says black with a 36-inch blonde ponytail. Okay, we're gonna be looking like we're white women. What? Okay, y'all tell me the plan later. Y'all tell me the plan later. I ain't messing with y'all. Miss Patricia T says that Candy. Exactly, child. Mm-mm. Yeah, I ain't I seen, I seen some weak-minded men that do the stuff that he did, child, but he just went low. That dude went so daggone low, it was pathetic. You be like, what is really going on with this fool right here? Ooh, child, when it come back at him, and trust and believe it is, his kids gonna look at him like, you so disgusting. Why you my daddy? Why you had to be my daddy? Oh, uh, child, one of them cheering. Out of the four-piece nigga, one of them they gonna get him the backhand. I don't condone that right there, child. But he better hope my heart is pure and clear by the time I get of age that I can reach over there and backhand slap you for all that you did to my mama and up down that diagrammed TV. You on that heifer. I'm telling y'all, I got $5 on Sugar Mom. I got $5 on Sugar Mom. Sugar Mom take her down right now today. I got 5 on Sugar Mom. Hmm. He gonna see that mess again, child. He gonna see it again. He gonna see it again, child. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's just disgusting. I don't know what to say about these people, child. They just work your everlasting nerves. It's just so pathetic. It's ridiculous at this point. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Miss Sexy Diva says, a voice what, Miss Sexy Diva? Miss Maria says, I think Tank gonna square up on him. Mm. Yeah, I can see that happening, Miss Maria. If we ever make it through these Tank, it look like Tank gonna be grown by the time they get through with court. You probably about right, Miss Maria. That's the way it's looking, child. The children gonna be grown. Sugar Mom probably may have another couple of years in school, but the rest of the children gonna be grown. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Child, I cannot. I just they do too much, child. They just really do the most. They do the most for no reason at all. So. Mm-mm. Cheering, somebody get up off of here. Yeah, the children grow up to be putting their hands on their daddy for messing with their mamas way back when. Child, I tell you one thing, he better been glad all them children right there was small and not in they 15 or 16. Cause one of them children with a football tackle that ass, they'd have got him. Trust and believe me. You talking to my mama like that? Them children, some of the kids be going down. You talking to my mama any kind of way. Miss Patricia says, my money on Boss Baby because she male 2.0. Ooh, yeah. I can see that too. I can see that too, Miss Patricia. Yeah, Boss Baby. I don't know, but she said Boss Baby is so sweet though, y'all. She feisty, but may I say, she's so sweet. Between her children, Mel said Boss Baby and Mariah. No, was it Boss Baby and Tank? No, Boss Baby and Tank, the sweetest one. I can see Mariah and Sugar Mom popping off like Mel. I can see that. Mm-hmm. My thought says they are covering a court case on TV live of a clear woman that ran over a man and unalived him. I wonder why they won't put Diddler's case on TV. It's big enough to be. I don't know why they didn't want to have the cameras in there. Ain't that something? Miss Maria says all the girls probably gonna ask Marcus to walk them down the aisles, child. Yes, I hope they can. By then, they really done got a total divorce from this clown right here. He's just undeserving. Miss Maria says we know Tank ain't forgot that back scratcher. Nope, my thought says, and Maria, that would take old tail out. Miss Patricia T says, and Maria, I hope they do. I do too, y'all. For real, I do. I don't mean no harm, but I really do. Miss Sonia says, yeah, they are trying to get rid of the last black juror. Yeah, they're trying to do a mistrial, Miss Sonia. Miss Faith says all these new ages men something wrong with them. Absolutely. I think God knows, Miss Faith. I totally agree with you. Miss Candace says Mel originally had her mom to hold off moving near her with hopes she could likely move to ATL or LA with her mom being with her. Now maybe she gave up on that. Um, Court delayed, evidently, it seems. Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me too, Miss Candy. Again, but they can somebody come out and tell us something? I'm in Sexy Diva says Mariah going to be the one that get funky feet, in my opinion. Miss Candace says Diddy's case is so salacious for TV. It is because they played the freak off tapes up in there today, and they had to have it just for the have the monitors just for the jurors to see here. But some people, Tisa Tell said, you could kind of hear just faint, like you could hear Diddy instructing the people what to do. And God, I wish a ninja would. I wish he would. That's a sick minded person, y'all. You sitting there watching somebody Xing, and then you talking about do it this way, go to the left. Damn, man, we in the military. Left, right, left, left, right. I mean, really, what you doing? Military style? Child, I cannot. I cannot. Miss Maria said them tapes would be against my religious beliefs. Um, yeah, they said somebody up there they had to leave. They was having chest pains or something. Then one lady was her something about child care was going on. So I guess some people trying to come up with all kinds of stuff because child, this is overwhelming. This is just too much for anybody to have to sit there and endure. I'm sure he probably having a grandiose time reliving what he did. Grandiose bastard. Ooh, mm, I would have had to come up with something, Miss Maria. I wonder how they was feeling when they said, they got them things in the mail. Oof, I'm like, I got to come up with something. I'm not about to sit up here with that right there. Miss Patricia says, Aunt Maria, I could not, child. Yeah, ooh. Some of the people were making faces like, when they was in a courtroom talking about Tisa tells me she's so dramatic, like in a sense. But yeah, talking about how the people were acting and stuff, child, it's this just disgusting, child. This is really trauma to everybody. I'll say, I wouldn't want to be in there. Miss Candy says, right at Maria, I saw Cassie getting ready for one of those FOs by drinking. That was enough for me. Miss Sexy Diva says Diddler made his song more money, more problems, but didn't take his own advice. Mm, Child, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Mm. And y'all know a lot of people were saying that, he made Young Miami. They said the girl said he did that for her. Not like that. She was working hard trying to do her thing, get her own self together and all of that. Child, I don't know. I just think he had something, maybe some Asian woman that he was supposed to be in a relationship with or something. Maybe that person really hurt him or something, child, that has him, you know, I'ma say it like it is, look like to me attacking them little tiny Asian women or whatever they call themselves, child. That's what it looked like. I don't know. That's just crazy. Snatching somebody up, grabbing them by the hair, slamming them down on the floor. Child, mm. Girl, have some mace in it for JJ somewhere, child. Just keep it locked and loaded and ready when you be around that food right there. 'Cause he gonna pop off at any time. Mm-mm. My thought says, don't tell me the Tootsie Roll made an appearance in court today. These people synced it. Yeah. They had to sit there and watch it. The old freak off tapes, it lasted for a little over 20 minutes or something like that. They was playing them tapes and messing there for the people. Why I want to be sitting up in there and listen to somebody moaning and carrying on just to please that bastard? I mean, really? Child, I've been like I would have made myself throw up in that courtroom, child. They'd had no other choice but to get rid of me. I sure would have. Miss X. Davis says, Young Miami line. She left her friend for Diddler. Ooh. Um, I'm not gonna say she didn't, but they just saying as far as her podcast or whatever comes, she had already, was starting with that. So they were saying he didn't play a part in that. But I do remember they were saying, like she said they was in love. So I don't know how long they had. I think y'all they said 2 years. Young Miami and Diddler been playing around for about 2 years. So I don't know. Maybe she got lucky and she was able to escape. The rest been in it with him. I guess way longer than that. Miss Sonya says, "Boss baby be sitting on ready, child." Yes, Miss Faith says, Haji, did you see Tuna Cat come out and say her and Kimmy will be in Birmingham to speak? I want you, Miss Faith, Miss Sexy Diva. I want y'all to cut this mess out today. Can I get a trigger warning, y'all? Coming out to speak about what? Who gives a honey hoe? Child, let me tell y'all, let me tell the people something. The people was out there rah-rahing for July the 19th. Now I don't know if the show coming on July. No, we don't need y'all to slide back. We need y'all to continue to go forward because y'all wanted somebody to get caught up in their feeling. Oh, y'all mad because the show coming back on. What y'all mad for? Y'all mad because the show ain't coming back on. Y'all shouldn't be mad. Your girl ain't gonna be up there. Your girl, what? And nobody want to hear them clowns speaking on nothing. Oh, Miss Maria says that Faith, how now don't hurt yourself getting there to see them. Miss Faith says, baby, not going that way, child. No. Miss Sensitivity says she only got that podcast because of Diddler. It was his channel. Ooh. My thoughts is left. What are they gonna be speaking on? Speaking about what? I'm wait. Miss Candy says that Maria and Faith, Tuna and Kimmy taking from Mel's playbook. They never spoke before the Mel, I guess before they met Mel or something like that. Yeah. Miss Diva says, we don't care. Tuna Cat and Side Hen, uh, uh, Lockjaw, whatever. Ugh, they still like each other. Child, they don't even like each other. What are they speaking on, Miss Faith? What are they supposed to be talking about? Carlos, what you call it? Sassy CK sending them out there. Miss Miss Faith, did Sassy CK send them out there to say something? And for what? And why cause? Ooh, child, everything that they have tried, said, and done did not work in their favor. These people out right here should be good and tired, y'all. They should be wore completely out. I'm trying to tell you, they really should be wore out. Mm. Miss Maria says, if Faith, did you get your ticket for UNC's? Hold down. Child, when she come out here on the YouTube street, that's what she should be talking about and trying to promote a business and all of that kind of stuff. But instead, she just allows these people that she think is laughing with her, but in all reality, they laughing at her, just destroy her name and everything. Child, ain't nobody about to be out there doing no business with you, and especially if they can get on YouTube and see the real you acting like a whole bastard for real. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody doing that. Mm-mm. They like let somebody else do it. Miss Stacey Davis says, "Ain't nobody going to show up to that messy be it. Maybe that guy will. You know, he's steady seeking attention. Maybe he'll show up or something. Child. I don't know." Miss Maria says that Candy, and once again they're gonna embarrass themselves by not it putting in the work. They just gonna pop out. Think that'll be enough, child. Mm. Y'all got my head itching, fooling with that mess down there. Mm-mm. Miss Candy says Tuna Cat is speaking on something about raising girls and reaching them and teaching them to speak. To speak up. Miss, I'm about to get up off of here. I cannot with y'all tonight. Miss Candy. The way them kids done seen Marceau treat that fool right there. And she trying to walk. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Nobody wants to hear that. That's like I'm that oldest girl like she is. I don't talking about nobody cheering, child. It's just the truth. What I seen. It's the truth. It is the truth. And I ain't taking it back. No, mm-mm. Child, that little girl right there. Mm-mm. That little girl right there, child. I cannot. Mm-mm. Nope. Can't do it. Miss Maria says that candy, child. Just too much. What you gonna tell the girls? And through that married to a man and he wanted to step out on you and cheat, girl, that's okay. That is your husband. You supposed to stay right there by your husband. If he go out there and he bring you back any kind of venereal diseases and all of that kind of stuff, that's still your husband. You stand by. I wish I is that gonna be the speech? Did I hit it? Is that it, Miss Kent? Child Maurice done made Kimmy go out there on the battlefield with Tuna Cat. You go out there with her. You go on out there with her. Mm-hmm. Miss Patricia T says, that oldest girl has a nasty ass after too. Child, that little thing isn't. Wait, child, I believe that little thing be talking all kinds of junk to a Tuna Cat, child. Child, ooh. Miss Stacey Davis says, she only had 8 people in black the night of the karaoke night live. Um, the karaoke night I call BS. Mm. Child, that wasn't nobody but the family. That was Maurice, did they him and Marho's sisters and the cousin. Child, that wasn't nobody but family. Shoot, we can get together and do a karaoke night, and you think we got a house full. Turn the radio up. That's all you got to do. Turn up the music, child, and we're going to see everything. Miss Maria says, well, all done watch Martha walk all over her and embarrass her um all over TV and Beyonce internet. Yet this is what she's choosing to speak on. Child. Mm-mm. Miss Stacey Davis says, Tuna Cat inside here and still trying to be Melody. That's it and that's all, child. That's what they trying to do. They wish they could, child. I don't know where these people came from. It's just so sad to see them. You know, they had an amazing opportunity in their hand and they chose not to run with it. Miss Candy says that show not back on. They have to make money some kind of way. Miss Maria says a sexy diva. I disdain for failure. No, it's not coming back on, child. The people that was excited and tried to convince the people, they said they had got that mess off of Google, y'all. They know that show is done. It's not gonna come back on. We all know that. Come back on what network? And to do what? I just want to know what they want to do when they do come back, if they do come back on. I mean, don't nobody care about Mumbles and Ken, Maurice and Side here. We done seen all of that. Now, what will make that show interesting is if they let Kyle come back up there, and Kyle can get some things popping off. But yeah, other than that, nope, happen. It says Maria says sexy diva. I can read that one. Sexy diva says wouldn't let them two retarded heifer say ish to my daughter, child. I don't know who. I wonder who told them to do that, child. Kimmy probably worked on the speech, if anything, and that girl trying to come out there and try to take over. That's it. That's all. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I'm sick of them. I don't want to talk about them. They're crazy folks no more. Miss Science says that they better speak uh, somewhere they need money. Child, anybody about to pay them for what, Miss Sonya? Pay them for what? I ain't messing with you today, Miss Sonya. Y'all ain't been doing good today. Nope. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting up off of here. That's it. That's all. Thank y'all for popping in and joining. Miss Maria says I wouldn't even work with a coward because Monster has gone back home, and rumors say Scott 2.0 ain't even together. What, girl? Ooh, child. Miss Maria says thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Help us to grow. Join the squad for $2.99 until the next time. Wishing you love, peace, and hair grease. Miss Sexy Diva says, ain't nobody pay Tuna Cat to talk. Y'all might want to hear that. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I'm up out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank you for popping in and engaging in the live chat, y'all. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. Catch y'all on the next one. Bye.